volume of our circular shapes. So we're going to look at a few examples of each. First one, cylinder. We find the volume, pi r squared times the height. So we need to have the radius of our cylinder. That is half the distance from the center to the outside of the circle, and then the height of the cylinder. The height is always the distance from one circle to the other circle. So even if this cylinder gets tipped on its side, the height doesn't just translate to go, oh, that's the height across the circle. Height is always from one circle to the other circle. So think of it like a soda can. This soda can, its height goes from the bottom to the top, even if it's on its side. All right, so if we have our cylinder, we want to find the radius, so half the distance. Let's say in this case it's 5 centimeters. We want to find the height, so the distance from one circle to the other circle, let's say it was 10 centimeters. We take our volume, pi r squared times the height, and we plug in the numbers. Radius is 5, height is 10, so 5 squared is 25. 25 times 10 gives us 250 pi centimeters cubed. You can leave your answer right here. It's called in terms of pi. Or we can multiply 250 by our estimation of pi, 3.14. So we grab a calculator because I have no idea off the top of my head what it is. And oddly enough, it is a perfect whole number, 785 centimeters cubed. And those would be our two potential answers. They are the exact same, so this and this, one is written in terms of pi, so it leaves pi there, and one we've multiplied pi out. So let's try the same kind of thing with another cylinder. So they've given us the diameter of the circle. We don't want diameter, we want radius, so half of it. So we're going to take half this number, plug it into our formula. So we take 7 squared, so it's 7 times 7 times 9. Grab our calculator. We get 441 pi units cubed for volume. Now if we wanted to estimate it out without the pi symbol, we're going to take 441, multiply it by 3.14, you get 1,384.74. Round to one decimal place, so this 4 keeps the 7. And that would be our answer. The second shape we looked at today were cones. Cones still have a radius, still have a height. When we find the volume of a cone, pi r squared times the height divided by 3. Fun part about a cone is this formula on the top is the same as a cylinder. So we're really finding the volume of a cylinder. So if we were to have, like, draw our cylinder kind of in there, like so. So there's that cylinder. A cone takes up 1/3 of the space, and that's where we get this 3. So we have a cone. Excuse me. We have our radius. Let's say it's 6. Our height of 10. Pi r squared times the height, but we're going to divide by 3 in the end. I like to start with everything on the top. So we're going to have pi 6 squared times 10 all over 3. So I'm going to take 6 times 6 times 10. It gives me 360. pi over 3. Divide 360 by the 3. And we have 120 pi units cubed of volume. Again, we can leave it with the pi right here. Or if we multiply out pi, 3.14, we take the 120, multiply 3.14, we get 376.8 units cubed of volume. So either with pi, or if we multiply by that 3.14, we get that. Let's do one more cone. Even with it tipped on its side, this dotted line that goes from the circle to the top is still the height. So the height right here is 9. Diameter is 10. Again, we don't want diameter. We want radius. So we're going to take half of 10. Plug in what we know. 5 times 5 times 9 gives us 225 pi over 3. So we divide that by 3. And the volume of this cone is 75 pi units cubed. We want the estimated answer, multiply that by 3.14, and we get 2.35.5 units cubed. The last shape we looked at was a sphere. So a three-dimensional circle. All we need to know about a sphere is the radius. To find the volume of a sphere, 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. So let's say we have radius here of 9 millimeters. We're going to take the volume, 4 pi r cubed divided by 3, 4 pi 9 cubed over 3. So on the top, we're going to take 9 cubed. So that's 9 times 9 times 9. We're then going to also multiply the 4. I like to do this all in one step on the calculator. So I'm going to take 9 times 9 times 9 times 4. And I get 2,916 pi over 3. Once I've multiplied everything on the top, I'm going to divide it by 3. That gives us 972 pi units cubed. Again, leave our answer here if we want in terms of pi, or instead we can multiply that out, multiply 3.14, we get 3052.08 units cubed. I want to estimate to one decimal place, so this 8 rounds the 0 up because it's closer to 1 than it is 0, and that would be our answer. That one or this one. And that is the 3 circular shapes we looked at today.